Hello guys and welcome to Pride of Nations as we continue with Austria. Okay, so we just started building 2 steel mills. I was just talking about how we need coal and manufactured goods as well. Which is top priority really. We could build up the fleet. I am very, very eager to build up the fleet. Right. Okay, Badun has agreed to the proposal, so we have a state visit with Badun. Oh. Huh. Aha! Right, Prussia has agreed upon a commercial agreement. Fantastic. Right, so now I can build things in Prussia. Though it will be kind of dangerous, because they could definitely take it from me. I.e. nationalising it. Then again, I do believe nationalizations and stuff like that can lead to war. So if it did lead to war, if we have them on the border over here, at least we'd be able to seize them. I'm incredibly interested in this town over here, this city. It's very close to the center of the Prussian nation. Breslau needs to be returned to its rightful owner, that would be me. As it was taken from us during the... was it the, 7 Years' War? I think it might have been the 7 Years' War. I believe so. Seems about right. Okay. Yeah, so there's 2 sisters refused us. Saxony refused us. Bavaria refused us. Bah. At least we had 2 successes. Right. Yes, we are selling a lot over here. A hell of a lot. Right, iron is down to a fairly cheap level. Chemicals, manufactured goods is increased. That's a shame. I was thinking about maybe buying some more manufactured goods. Ugh. Ah, right, there we go. We finished building... we finished 2 railways. Fantastic. So we finished the railway over here. And we also finished it over here. Fantastic. Right, well, that's great. We've got some more connections there. Fantastic. Oh, we've also finished off the research of taxation. We've now learned the basic principles of repeal of newspaper taxes and can now begin to research it properly. Okie-dokie. Now, I mean, I could put some cash into research, but I think I may do that in future when we have a lot more income. Right. Income taxes. 20% modified to the maximum percentage of income tax possible. Interesting. So that would give us the census and the corporate tax. Right. The Suez. Now, I should probably try something over here. I mean, if we could be the ones to establish the Suez Canal, that would be insane. Oh, can you imagine putting a missionary in Medina? I'm sure that'd go over well. Yeah, sure. I mean, Mecca is well known for being home to Catholic missionaries. No, I can't get into this area. God. How are we going over here? Ends in 2 turns. Right. So now with colonial merchants, we have a chance to make back our investments, really. Okay. Right, 27. That 27 is really bloody good. We should probably keep expanding upon this. Do we have any new options? No. No, we no longer have this option. Colonial merchants. I think we shall go for that over here. Now, how much should I spend there? That cost me about 2 manufactured goods. Not too bad. Right, Tunis. Sardinia, Piedmont, France. Okay. Now, we don't have any colonial penetration over here in Tunis, which is pretty meh. We'll put a merchant over here. Okie dokie. I'm interested in the Far East, actually. Maybe Acre. Right, the Netherlands has colonial penetration over here of 35. Oh, actually the Congo would be the best. Like this area here. Oh, only Belgium! Boma. Hell yes! There's nothing over here. Yes, we need to take advantage of this right now. Okay, let's send out missionaries. Merchants. Right, we are going to take absolute advantage of this. I'm going to try and set up the Austrian Congo. Lovely. Plan spend is 75. 170. Yeah, just look at that happiness. That happiness is booming, baby. Absolutely booming. Dun, dun, na 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 dun. Okay. Right. Did we get rid of that inflation? We did get rid of that inflation. Good imports ban. Right. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to wait for this to play itself out. Coal import subsidy. I could go for a steel import subsidy, though we are producing our own steel, aren't we? So it's kind of pointless. Oh, this over here represents the total worth of all your resources. So we need supply and ammunition, wines, manufactured goods, silk, and opium. It also gives you a recommendation of what to build. Silk, orchids, luxury goods shops, manufactured goods, coal, arms, textile. I will agree with the silk. Actually, no, we're going to go with the manufactured goods in Vienna. And... right, we don't have any more coal. Oh, we do have some coal, but not much. Sorry, steel. Steel manufactured goods, okay. So we'll have to make do with that one then. Right. So at least we'll have some more manufactured goods coming in about a year or so. Along with those new steel mills. That's going to be quite nice. It's going to form a nice industrial base for us. Right, I'm just considering whether I should invest in ships that can sail faster. I mean, it would be really useful just to be able to move that bit faster. I mean, our ships would be more likely to be able to keep up with our frigates. Then again, I could build frigates. They move quickly, they're a little bit cheaper. Yeah. Maybe, steam frigates for colonial actions. Though, if we do get ourselves established in the Congo, I think I will go for some steel frigates. Yes. Okay. Oh, come on, Brazil! Play the bloody game. I need your bloody brother. Ugh. Iron's down to 2. Ooh. So I imagine there's a saturation of the market. Now I could buy some iron this turn for very cheap, but I don't really need it. Then again... iron. Okay. So that shows our stocks are going down. production side balance. Yeah. I might buy some iron now while it's cheap. Yeah, perhaps. It's not a bad investment. Silk is up and up. Yeah, look at the value of gold. That's really nice. Right. How much would it cost me to invest in the iron then? I mean, it's going for about 2 per unit now. So if I was to go for about, I don't know, let's say 100 units, we'll only spend about 200 there. That's not bad. That's not bad for 100 iron. Oh. Can we not handle that much request? Right. That's the total amount being sold, isn't it? Ah, we'll go for that then. Need to make sure I cancel it after. 28. Okay. The Parliament of Germany has rejected, so this is the Parliament of Prussia. The Parliament of Prussia has rejected the government's proposal for a new metal road networks. Sucks to be them. Right. How is our money and private capital going to change? Let's see over here. So our taxes seem to be working okay, actually. It's quite nice to see. Happiness is increasing. As we can see over here, contentment is rising. What is this? Demonstrations. Right, so we have demonstrations over there, which is reducing the production by 10%, which is not good at all. They do have a lot of, like, peasants over there. Interesting. Limit nobility. How about we try and pass no children work? Actually, we'll wait a little bit more until we have more happiness, then we'll probably be more sure to get it passed. Okay, so we'll go to the next turn. Yeah, so we'll try and buy some iron then while it's cheap. And it is very cheap right now. Very cheap. I don't think it'll ever go down to 1, and it'll probably return to its normal value soon, so I might as well buy it where it's a little bit cheaper now. When you imagine the saving if we're buying like 50 iron for 2 units each, you can imagine that compared to like 3 units each. It's pretty clear that it's worth the investment for now. And I am going to be using a lot of iron, especially once these new steel furnaces are operational, as well as the manufactured goods factory. So yes, we'll have it now, and worry about the consequences later. But we are doing very well in terms of money. We are making quite a lot of cash. I'm going to be very interested to see how my forays into the Congo go. If we can get the areas in the Congo, there is a lot there. I mean, it was the most one of the most densely populated areas. I don't know how that may be reflected in the game. I don't know if new areas will open up in the future. I'm not entirely sure on that one. But hell, we'll take care of it while it's there. Right, missionaries from Austria have arrived in Britannia. Have they now? Okay, so we see our mission over here. Indeed. So what is inside Tripoli? So the Ottomans have a market, a fort, a consulate. Fair enough. 6% here. The Sardinian Piedmont government has about 5%. The Ottoman Empire has 75%, obviously because it's their territory. Over here, we are doing very nice. 29% now. 2%. 4 versus 10. Right, what else has occurred in the world? Ah, there we go. We bought 7 iron from Spain, 4 from Bavaria, 8 from the Swiss Confederation. So not that much. Oh, there we go. Some more iron from Russia. Make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, wow. Okay. Ah, the Federal Assembly. The Federal Assembly is re-established at Frankfurt. Its members are appointed by the state government or by the state princes, whereas president is the Austrian delegation. Somali clans roam the Somalian coastline. Arawak natives are active over here. The Parliament of Germany has rejected the government proposals for the road networks. The Austrians are getting wrecked in their parliament. Is it Bundesrat? Bundesstadt? Bundesrat? I can't remember how the hell you say it. Oh, that's the lower house. Yeah, you know what I mean. Reichstag. Bundestag. Something like that. It's been a long time since I've actually looked into German politics. I can't remember their names. Okay. How long till we have our new merchant ship? Only about 32 days. Good, very good. Right, so keep on moving on. I want to get that new merchant ship. We can send it to the Atlantic. Start trading with the British Empire a little bit more. And as well, other areas in Europe. Should be nice to open our markets up to other areas of the world. Right, once the turn has resolved, I'm going to look at the relative strengths of the nations. I need to judge the strength of Prussia, Russia, and France. Britain! I don't know how likely they are to get involved in a land war in Europe. I doubt it, really. Their involvement in the Crimean War is kinda guaranteed. To an extent, I imagine they may be able to choose a different path, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, I just want to find out when I really need to start kickstarting my military expansion. The earlier the better, probably. Especially as these things take a long time to build, especially the ships. These ships take an incredible amount of time to build, an absolutely exorbitant amount of time. Ah. A new businessman imported 1 opium for a mere 75. My god, that's pretty costly. Oh shit, we're still buying iron, I forgot about that. How is our iron stockpile? Right, our iron stockpile is up to 266. Let's stop buying. Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's not bad. At least we have a nice buffer there. Yeah, let's look at that. That population contentment's rising rapidly. Now, silk is worth a hell of a lot right now. Indeed. Oh, get over yourselves. Ah, wow, that sucks. General conscription in Belgium, really? Do you even have need of an army? Right. The Congo. Yeah, see, we've already got 3% over here. Give it time. Give it time. 17 next turn. Manufactured goods, manufactured goods, manufactured goods. Okay, plant income is 35. No option yet. Okay. I'm gonna start building ships. Such a awful choice. Right, these are screw frigates, actually. Not steam as such. Not quite that good. 40 gun. Yeah, you can see the massive difference in size here. Though they are much cheaper to maintain, especially in the coal department. Consider, yeah. Okay. Right, I'm gonna go with the wooden battleships. So we're gonna construct another 2 squadrons there. Now that's taken all our manufactured goods and a lot of our steel. How are we gonna do over here? Next turn stock, so we spent about 631 in total. Yes, okay. It's not affected my capital over here. So I do believe with this capital I could start expanding the rail network again. Coaling station upgrades would be quite handy. Now coaling stations are basically your supplies. Anchorage upgrade. Harbour extension. I may actually have to go into upgrading my harbours. I do have a size 5 harbour over here, and size 1, size 1s. Size 2 over here in Venice. But let's compare this to the British. 13, 5, 5, 2, 15, 4, 10, 2, 1, 3, yeah. You get the idea, the British have some bloody big ports. And then we have the Prussians over here, they have Hamburg at 13. We need to increase the size of our harbours, so we can have a larger fleet maintained there. I believe. I'm kind of guessing on how the mechanics of these games work. Right, only 135 days. 150, 180. Time's going bloody quick, isn't it? Okay. Other than that, there's not too much else going on right now, so we'll save and we'll move on. I forgot to check the strengths. God damn it, why did I always remember just at the end? Right. So, 2 additional warship squadrons. So that's another 8 ships to the Navy. Once I need to achieve 100 ships. If I can achieve 100 ships in my fleet, I will feel somewhat comfortable with my fleet. So we may need to upgrade our harbours. We may have need of upgrading coaling stations. Coaling stations, I believe you can build in other areas of the world as well. It's kind of like your supplies. Like in the First World War, Britain had a monopoly on the coaling stations and as such was able to really, really make it difficult for Germany to take on coal. Though, of course, they did have merchants in Chile, other areas like that, whether they would buy coal, blah blah blah, that's another story for another time. That's kind of how it is. I will have to take a look at the manual. I will most certainly take a look at the manual and try and learn some more subtle nuances of the game. Things like that could make a massive difference in a few years. Right, so we're just waiting for the turn to process. 3, 2, 1, there we go. 6 petroleum, that's very nice, only 100, fantastic. Yep, there we go. The Prussians are conducting some colonial over here. 8%. 8%. We're not seeing anything over here, Benin. How much is it for a missionary? 15 money, 15 private capital. Fuck it, send missionaries. Just get ourselves established in the region. Over here as well. Oh, we're out of missionaries. Okay. Exploration party. The region must not be under colony or high status from another nation. Must target a region colonial penetration of your between 0 and 75. Interesting. Yes, if we can get ourselves established in this area, at least with some colonial penetration. That will lead to options in the future, which is something I very much appreciate. Right, so we are building our new warships. Put them together. So, we have the... I don't know how you say that. Ferdinand, the Habsburg, the Lissa, and the Custoza. The Kaiser Max, Prince Eugene, Juan de Austria. Oh, official mission over here. Yep, that's been built over here. Germany's instituted general conscription. Okay, so Prussia managed to pass these. Okay. 120. How are we going over here with this gem mine? Right, only 15 days until we have the gem fields completed. Fantastic. Now, gems are fairly goddamn rare. I don't think they're anywhere else in Europe besides Prague. Oh, I'm not entirely sure. I don't think I've seen any. There may very well be, but I've not seen them. So if I can start harvesting these gems, then that'd be great. I think the only place I've seen them, in my own experience, is in Kuwait with the Ottomans. They do have access to the gem fields over there in Kuwait. Actually, going back to petroleum, we do have oil fields in our empire, or we will in the future. I believe, like, near Krakow, like in the Galatian region, somewhere out there. I can't remember the name of where it is exactly, but I know there's oil out there. Somewhere. And, Walsatia, Moldavia, in those areas, I think it's Romania, but there's oil fields potentially there. So if we try and get some commercial agreements going with the Romanians or Romanians, we may be able to exploit the oil from that area in the future. Ideally, I can try and establish a monopoly of it in Europe. But the Dutch will have a fantastic day of it, especially holding all these areas. Right, who holds Brunei? No one holds Brunei right about now, but the British do have a mission over here. No, this is a trade post. Kuala Lumpur. I wish I could have colonies over here. But the Dutch. Bloody Dutch. Oh, is our merchantman finished? Oh, he is. Fantastic. Right, we'll send out the commercial ships over here. 13 days. That's fine by me. Wow. Wow. 12 gems. Wow. Very well done. Very, very well done. Trading prices. Okay, we finished our gem field over here. Great. So we already have a little bit of a stockpile built up. Gems, where are they? There we go. Yes, so there's only South Brazil and Venezuela. What's the trading price of these gems? 20 apiece. 20! That's incredible. I do wonder what we have that even uses gems. Do we have anything that uses gems? Input selected. Right, we'll select the input of gems. No, we don't have anything that needs gems. Righto, righto. Okay. Well, let's save here and go into the next turn before the end of the episode. And the session. Right, so let's go over what we've established in this lay so far. We've put down the foundations for another 2 steel mills. We've put down the foundations for a manufactured goods factory. A rail line, about 2 rail lines have been finished. About 3 rail lines have been finished, actually. We've laid down the keels for another 8 warships. Yes, and we have a lot of colonial activity going on abroad, especially around Africa and Tripolitania. So far, we are definitely extending, Austria's power. Hopefully we can augment it into the future into a bright shiny sword. But yes guys, thank you so much for watching, and do remember to subscribe. And until next time, goodbye.